Hi y'all, welcome back. Today I am going to be freeze drying some broth. It looks like some leftover coffee from when I did the batch of coffee a while ago. Some donuts. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in the trays, and then I am going to weigh each tray before I put it into the freeze dryer. So I got the scale there. So these were, I made them and then I put them in the little trays that I've shown you before and froze them. And then once they're frozen solid, we put them in the bag here. And they're just ready to go. Ooh, that's cold. And it works out pretty good. They normally don't stick together like this one, but sometimes they do, like that last one we did. They're just so cold. My hands are, oh, my fingers. Well, I thought I was gonna, yeah, I do have another tray. Alright, so I've got those there. I'm gonna go ahead and put, and this is homemade broth, turkey broth. I do want to get all this in there. And I'm not sure that I'm gonna have, because I have, oh okay, I thought that was coffee, but that's chicken and dumplings, which I didn't really care for the way it freeze dried. Ugh. When I did it the last time, I mean, it was fine, but it was just like a thick soup. It really, there wasn't any of the dumplings in it. So I think I'll just maybe just keep that frozen and we'll just eat it. Which the other one is fine. I'll just have to make dumplings when I make it, you know, and add it in there. Which I thought I wasn't going to have enough room. I mean, I guess I'll do one. Because then I want to put a raw, I'll put the one with the least amount of dumplings in there since they're going to be gone anyway. Alright, so this is what I'm putting in there, and I'm going to go ahead and put these in there now. I'm going to leave one tray out because I'm going to put a raw hamburger patty on there. I'm going to put a raw hamburger patty on that one. Alright guys, try to go too quick. I didn't weigh them. Did not weigh them. And I need to weigh them. So if you haven't watched my videos before, the reason that I weigh them is so that when it tells me it's done, I'll go ahead and I'll take a weight and I'll see where it's at, and then I'll put it in for an additional 2 hours and then see if it comes down any. But in the beginning, like, you figure I would just weigh them at that point, right? When it says it's done, take them out, weigh them, and then put them in for the 2 hours. But I like to weigh it because I know how much is in here, and then for rehydration purposes and stuff like that, then I can do all my calculations and see how much water it's lost and how much water needs to be put back in. For the broth, I'm just going to powder, so that won't be necessary, but I try to make it a habit so that I don't forget, and I do it all the time, just like I almost forgot this time. And if I hadn't made it a habit, I probably would have forgotten, and then it would have been with something that I really would have needed those numbers. In this case, I don't really need the numbers right now. Alright, so I'm going to put this back in the freezer, and I am going to grab a raw patty. I could have been a little bit more prepared, but it is what it is. Alright, and then I'm just going to throw that patty on there. Turn my scale back on. Write that weight down, and then, oh, I almost lost that. I'll put those in there. Then I'm closing the freeze dryer door, making sure that my ring goes all the way around, which it does. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to close my drain valve. It's such a good thing that it has that reminder on there, because I would forget if it didn't. And then I turn my fan on so that it doesn't tell me that it's too warm in here. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit continue. And then there it goes. It's freezing. So we will see you back whenever it's done. So that was it. That was that quick. I mean, because we already had things prepared. But that's it, guys. We'll see you back later. Alright, so these are done. It took a total of 50 hours. But I did do it like overnight, so it could have been less. It could have been less time. I don't know. This is what we have. That's really greasy. Yeah, I'm trying to get it in focus for you. But that is really, really greasy. So I'm not gonna put that away. I will probably just use it in something the next couple of days. I think is what I'm going to do with that one, because it is just, I don't know why. I'm wiping all this grease off of the spatula and my fingers. Alright, so that one I'm not going to package. This is more like it. That's what. Guys, if I wish to powder this, I could get a lot more in here.